venue. As Connor Poe will walk out from the Iron Horse Martial Arts Gym in Newcastle, Indiana. His coach is Myron Gerber and Austin Tweedy, 5'7", 135 pounds. What do we know, Cody, about Connor Poe?
Connor Poe's scrappy. He's good everywhere. He's got good submissions. He's got good ground and pound. You're going to see a very, very dirty style fight out of Connor Poe. Dirty boxing. He's going to try to make this fight nasty.
He's a very kickboxing heavy striker. He's had great battles with another Griggs Entertainment fighter, Elijah Rivera. He's got an underrated ground game. He won his fight in May where his opponent was 20 pounds heavier than him. Won via TKO in the first. So again, Connor Poe will be looking to continue that streak tonight. Currently 2-1 in MMA, 2-2 in kickboxing. So that means this is his 8th fight or 9th fight coming out tonight. So by far one of the guys with the most experience on this card tonight.
Brady Davis set to introduce Poe's opponent.
Now this is someone I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast. So Keaton, Mad Dog Miller, never fails to put on a show. Always brings out
so Mad Dog's going to do a little rapping
music. Yeah, I've seen this a few times.
The question is, do the fans care for it? A few of them do. Sounds like a few of them don't.
Yeah, but that's what Keaton does, man. He's one of those guys that whether you love him or hate him, you're going to tune in to watch him to fight. He's a very quick fighter. You're about to see it. He's got some amazing striking for being an amateur. You know, he lost a tough fight back in March to his opponent who, you know, he ended up losing, I believe, via split decision. But he had a great comeback victory in May via Seth Bugatti via submission. But yeah, Keaton's a very talented fighter. Like I said, great striking, has great counter wrestling. Cody can probably speak to it a little bit more. Keaton's a talker.
Keaton is going to immediately start this fight taunting his opponent. His striking is super crisp, but you've got to watch that with Connor Poe, because like I said, Connor Poe will make the fight nasty. And you can't really talk when you're getting hit in the face.
Yeah. Keaton Mad Dog Miller out of the Triumph Boxing Gym in Indianapolis.
You can hear it from the crowd.
Yeah.
Keaton loves every second of it.
Sean Eichenberg is his coach. He's 5'9", 135 pounds. And once again, Cody, we talked about it earlier. If you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk.
Keaton Miller definitely walks the walk, though. Like I said, his striking's really good. He's good at getting off his back and getting back to his feet. He won't stay on the ground for long. And he constantly looks for a knockout.
Coming out with that signature braided hair that we've come to know from Keaton Miller.
Fascinated by all of the different styles and ways that the fighters use to enter the cage. Yep. Everybody has a unique way of entering the cage. We'll maybe talk about that between rounds, but here we go, guys. Sounds like you both expect a good one.
This might be fight of the night.
Yeah, Keaton coming in with 1-1 in MMA, 4-1 in kickboxing. He's got 7 different fights under his belt. Like we said, Connor Poe, this is his 9th fight, so these guys got experience.
So our 14th fight of the evening underway. It's Poe, it's Miller.
Keaton with that patented switch stance, constantly switching from orthodox to southpaw.
Oh.
Connor Poe
right in front of us.
Takedown immediately right for us. If he can get that double leg, he'll look to slam Keaton Miller. Oh.
I told you the wrestling defense of Keaton Miller's good. The reversal into mount almost.
Keaton Miller's almost going to be able to take his back. Oh, no, ends up in side control there. Mad scramble for the submission. These guys are just a jigsaw puzzle jumbled up right now.
Okay, the question is, who has the advantage at this point?
The answer would be yes.
Right now, Connor Post fighting for a submission that he doesn't have, so the advantage in the grappling right now would go to Keaton Miller. Keaton doesn't want to keep it there though. He wants to stand back up and get back in the striking range.
Yeah.
Under 2 minutes here in round number 1.
Anytime in a position like this, it's almost like, you know, in football when a defender and offensive player catch the ball at the same time, it goes to the offensive player. Whoever is basically on their back is considered to be, whoever is on top is considered to be in control. So right now it would be Keaton. He's got to be careful of those submissions attempts for Connor, though. He's got just as good jiu-jitsu as Keaton does.
The fact that Keaton is staying on the ground this long is amazing to me.
Keaton looking to step over. He is past the guard. Just got to get that right leg through. Connor gives up his back.
Keaton with one hook through.
Keaton with only one hook in, so if he goes for a rear naked choke here, it's going to be hard to finish, give him the leverage.
1 minute remains here in round number 1. Poe and Miller. Two 135-pound fighters.
The fact that Keaton is out wrestling Poe right now is
very impressive.
It speaks to his training that he's trying to improve on where he was weak at.
Keaton looking to land some big shots before the end of the first round. Poe gets back to his feet.
Does Keaton score a takedown of his own?
Huge slam from Keaton there. But
into an arm and guillotine.
Right into
30
a guillotine.
seconds. Crowd liking what they're seeing.
Based on Connor Poe's position, though, if he can get that leg over the top, he might be able to square his hips up.
The blue corner shouting out instructions to their fighter.
I believe that arm, Keaton has that arm under the chin. If he can get a hook in here, he's just going to try to full-on strength.
10 seconds remain.
It's under the chin. 5.
Who would have thought Keaton Miller by submission?
Left. Keaton Miller gets a first-round submission.
That is insane. Keaton Miller by submission. I would have never picked
Not at all, no. I would have thought coming into this fight, Connor Poe certainly had the better ground game. Keaton Miller's known for being a striker, so it just goes to show you what he's been working on.
2 minutes, 58 seconds into round number 1.
Keaton shushing the crowd giving it to him. Keaton with a great display of sportsmanship, though, to Connor Poe.
Cody, he walked the walk.
And he talked the talk in a way that I would have never guessed.
Yep.
Yeah, I imagine if you've got Keaton Miller on any social medias, you're going to want to silence his notifications tonight. So.
I like the fact that his walk-in music and rapper is in the cage with him to celebrate the win. The whole team.
I mean, I truly believe after seeing Keaton a few different times now, this is one of those guys that could potentially, I mean, if he keeps training and improving like this, you never know, man. You could see Keaton in a UFC, a PFL, or something like that later today. And I mean, this is just where Griggs Entertainment sets themselves apart from everybody else and the talent that they bring in.
Here's a guy, though, that understands the showmanship part of this sport.
Right.
A man of my own taste.
Yeah.
A man of my own taste. We've had some nice one-liners here tonight.
We have.
I like it.
So 14 fights down. And by the way, that's one for
the blue corner.
The blue corner. Keaton Miller.
Yeah, so Cody, whenever you fight again, you know, there's been potential rumor that there might be a pro-am card here for Griggs Entertainment in February. You know, we don't have anything official yet, but, you know,